Hello everyone. This is our web application for our cluster and cloud computing class. So this application is to show the result of the analyze for Australia city. So this is our home page. We have three scenarios. Our first one is the happiness level and emotion variation, and the second is language distribution in Melbourne, and the third is the customer satisfaction of airlines. So now we can click the button. Um, so Australia has always been marked as the most happiest country in the world. So we want to figure out which city in Australia have the higher positive um, or we means the happiness level than the others. So after we have the emotion label of each choice, we counting the positive number and negative number for each city and using positive number divides negative number and get the positive percentage for each city. Um, so so although the happiness is quite a complex topic, but we think people's altitude can represent the happiness level for their cities. So as we can see, the Canberra have the lowest positive percentage, which means the Canberra have the lowest happiness level. And one surprising finding is we thought Melbourne and Sydney should have better happiness level considering their GDP, but in fact, the city like Adelaide, Brisbane, and Perth, which have more relaxed and freedom atmosphere, have the higher happiness level than the large city like Melbourne and Sydney. So maybe happiness level has stronger bond with the relaxed and free atmosphere than the GDP level. So after we got this positive percentage for each city, we want to comparing this with the different time in a day so we can get the emotion variation. As we can see, in all the six cities, people tend to be more excited and motivated at night. And in the morning, the positive altitude get into the lowest point. So maybe people at the night will not be disturbed by the stress from the outside world, and in the morning and daytime they have to face the stress from their social life. So that's maybe why people feel more motivated and excited at night. Okay, so this is our second application. Our second application is want to show the language distribution around the Melbourne. As we all know, Melbourne have a lot of migrations and they have a different background. So this figure shows the people from different culture background. Um, the percentage in Australia, and this data is retrieved from the ARIN datasite. So we're using the heat map to show the possible gathering point for 5 languages because although the Dutch and Greek may have more people in Melbourne and Australia, but considering our twist data, most of them they didn't have the coordinates, so we choose the other language like Chinese, obviously, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, and Arabic. So each time we click each language, they can show the heat map in in the in the maps. This is for Japanese. And when we click the clear, the map will be cleared. So this is our second application. Our third application is very interesting because we want to evaluate the customer satisfaction for airline in Australia, the Virgin Australia, Tiger Air, Qantas, and Jetstar. So we're using the negative, neutral, and positive emotion label and show their percentage. As we can see, the Virgin Australia have the best customer satisfaction, and meanwhile, Jetstar have the worst feedback. And another interesting finding is people is turned more like to uh, complain or comment the airline in the airport. As we can see in our map, we location their twist, where their twist from. There's a Sydney airport, and this is the sorry, this is the Melbourne airport. So all these twists, a lot of them is from the airport of each city. So this is basically our application. Now back to the home page.